Hey everyone, today I'm going to be reviewing this set right here. This is from LILYBYRED. I've been wanting to try this brand for a while, and this is their Sweet Liar Milky Tint with their Over Lip Smudge. I got it in number 5, which is one of their best shades, and it comes in with their Over Lip Smudger in number 1. It's in this rectangular compact packaging. It has the LILYBYRED logo. You have a standard lip tint brush. For their Over Lip Smudger, it actually is a twist type of packaging. And it comes in this really small brush, which is surprisingly really nice. It's really flexible as well. A little bit about this product, it's supposed to have a blurred-like finish, so it's going to blur the wrinkles of your lips, and it's also supposed to be very moisturizing and have this milky-like blurred like finish. Let's go ahead with these swatches. So again, this came in as a set. Starting off with their Over Lip Smudge number 1 and Honey Grape Cream. Number 5 is called Honey Grape Crepe, but this is Honey Grape Cream, so don't get it mixed up. Very beautiful pink purple color. It does look a little bit more cool toned, which is a surprise because number 5, it's paired with number 5, which is more of a warm tone shade, so I'm kind of wondering how it's going to look and pair. Regardless, it looks very beautiful as a base, but also just by itself for my natural beige skin tone, and it's not too pale for my skin tone, so I do really like this shade. I'm just gonna go in with a quick transfer test, and then we can swatch the next shade. It does transfer a little bit, and there's a slight stain on the lips. It's still quite pigmented. It has a very velvety like finish. Once you blot it, it still have a little bit of that, but it does feel a little bit drying, so definitely do prep your lips well beforehand. Very nice blurring function as well, blurs in the wrinkles of your lips. Also, one thing that I like about this is that the brush is really thin, really easy to apply. It also is quite flexible as well. I'm just gonna apply this as a lip lining effect. This is one of the best shades, and this is a spring or fall warm shade. It's described as being a milky grapefruit color. On the chart, it's a warm tone shade, but it's kind of on the mute side. Very fine for my natural beige skin tone. It's not too mute or too bright. A little bit similar to the promotional pictures, you have this semi-brightening pink shade. Not much of a red undertone, but I think the more you apply, the more rosy it might look. Overall, it is going to look more like a mauve pink type of color. Quite surprised with the formula. This is one of my favorite type of formulas. It's going to have this watery gel-like formula, and then it's going to mattify, and it's going to give you a beautiful fluffy pout. So here are some similar formulas. This is Cleo's Dewy Blur Tint. This is Bia's Water Velvet Tint. Wakemake's Water Fixing Blurring Tint. And then recently Peripera's Ink the Gellable Tint. I think for Peripera's, it doesn't blur as much. Very similar formula to those. It dries matte, fills in the wrinkles of your lips, gives a very nice blur-like finish around the lips as well. It does have a semi-velvety like texture on the lips, kind of this fluffy velvet. Overall, it is going to be more of a matte finish, so the product is not going to move much around the lips. It gives a very nice lip stain type of finish. It does feel quite moisturizing as well. One thing that I did notice, however, is the scent. It does have a very sweet perfume-like scent. When you open the product, you'll be able to smell it right off the bat. So it is quite sweet and it is quite strong. On the lips, once it dries, however, you won't be able to smell it, but when you're applying it, it will be quite strong. For the full look, now we have a more pigmented mauve pink color. It can look rosy under some certain lightings. The more that you apply, the more pink it is going to look. Semi-brightening, semi-mute. Definitely can see why this is a best shade. However, it doesn't really look as warm toned as I thought it would be. It does slightly look a little bit cool toned because of the purple undertones. Regardless, it's a very beautiful and flattering shade. It does feel quite lightweight on the lips, semi-velvety on the lips, and again, it is going to be more matte, so you're not going to feel the product move around much. However, it does have a really nice moisturization to it. Very nice even application. Blurs the wrinkles of the lips. So it did transfer a little bit. You can see that it does have a really nice pigmented stain. I'm going to go over it with a wet wipe to see if the stain turns red. So you can see it did turn a little bit red. For these type of watery matte finishes, they do tend to have a red stain when it comes in contact with water. Okay, so here are some comparison swatches. I have shade number 5. On top of that is Peripera's Rose Standard, and then shade 30. Rose Standard is a little bit more rosy. For shade 30, it's a similar muteness, but it has more mauve purple in it. But the best match that I could get is 22 Pink Prize. I'm going with Bake Mix Muted Beige. And then I'm going to use 'Colorgram's Hip Chocolate. So my final conclusion, I think overall I really like the formula of this. Pretty good stain as well, very moisturizing. Fills in the wrinkles of the lips to give a very beautiful matte finish. My only concern would probably be the scent because it is quite sweet. Really tempted to try the brown or mauve shades from this. So that's all for today's video. I hope that you found it helpful. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you in the next video.